Hi, and this is Mike Garner, here to help. Sat in my jacuzzi, and I'm doing it for a reason. Well, I swim every day because I can, and I consider myself to be very lucky, but my life wasn't always like this. As a younger child, I was very sensitive, very timid, unprepared for the world, loved by my parents and supported by them. But when I started to step out into school and then go to work, as most of you will find, getting out of the comfort zone of the family or the comfort zone of my belief system, I found very challenging. People aren't always sensitive, caring, kind, which was my family experience. I couldn't swim. I was extremely nervous. I was a Cub Scout, and we used to have swimming galas, competitions at the local, what we used to call in Manchester, the swimming baths in Leamington. And I was one of those children that was extremely nervous, shivering at the 3-foot end, never mind the 6-foot end, scared of my own shadow, really speaking. Not at all the guy that you think I am, if you think that I am confident or whatever you think I am. But I know what I am now, and I know where I came from. And I came from sensitivity, I came from a timidness, a gentleness, certainly not a powerful child. So my dad, God bless him, used to take me to practice swimming. I used to go swimming with my mum, and we used to do that playfully, but my dad was more driven to empower me. So he used to take me to the swimming baths. I used to stand 4 stone. Even as a young boy, I wasn't very heavy, not the chunky guy that you see now. And I'd be standing there, and he'd be going, "Jump in, you can do it." And I'd absolutely be shitting myself. Knees knocking, shivering, unhappy, aware that everybody was watching me. But I just used to focus on my dad, who was saying, "You can do it. Come on, Michael, you can do it. You can do it. Jump in, you can do it." And because I trusted, loved and respected him, I'd do it. And then he'd go, "Come on, climb out, do it again. You can do it." And this went on and on and on. And I found that by listening to him telling me that I could do it, and then actually doing it, because I was driven by his confidence, his energy, his power, his motivation, I found that I could do it. I'd jump in, I'd get out, he'd say, "Come on, do it again, you can do it." So I'd do it again, and I'd do it again. And with repetition and believing in him, that voice external to me from my father saying, "You can do it, you can do it, you can do it," I realised I could do it. And not only could I do it, I could enjoy doing it. And it empowered me, and it gave me confidence. And I went on to greater levels of success throughout my childhood, and then into my teenage years. And throughout the whole of my life, my parents encouraged me to do things that I had no confidence in. Because the world is tough, and there's not many people who are on your side. There's not many people who've got your back. Most people, even your friends, quite often, have got their own agendas. And they like to listen to your stories. They like to listen to your problems. And then they tell you their problems. But there's not a lot of empowerment and encouragement in any of that. You're just sharing negativity. My parents never did that with me. They told me what I could do, what I was capable of, and then they motivated me with fun and love to do that. Now, at 64, my parents aren't here. In fact, my mother died when I was 30. And my father died 10, 11 years ago now. But I've still got that voice in my head from my parents, that programming, that they gifted me with, telling me I can do anything, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. That's the hypnosis process, the change work process, the breakthrough process that I now use professionally with my clients and students and anybody that needs my help. Hypnosis connects to that voice in your head, that subconscious voice that I remember was at one time for me, my father and my mother, and all the positive role models in my life telling me that I can do these things, and that I am powerful, and that I am capable, and I am worthy, and I can do these things and enjoy doing these things. Now I run that voice in my own head. I take control. I don't need somebody to tell me what I can do. I say it for myself. When I have breakthrough sessions with my clients, I install that voice in their head so that they can say it for themselves and to themselves. You can do anything that you put your mind to do. Anything that you think about, you can bring about. And it might be that you've been lucky like me and had positive role models, parents, friends, aunties, uncles, grandparents, supportive bosses, supportive partners. But they're not always there in your life, and they're not often there in everybody's life. But you don't need that external voice. You've got an internal voice. You can do anything, and you need to talk to yourself with that supportive, powerful, nurturing, constructive voice, that powerful voice that is your subconscious mind. It's that voice that you're listening to all the time that's telling you that something's going well for you or it's not going well for you. It's that witness of you which is with you, and you're listening to something like 600,000 thoughts a day in your mind, and most of them, I know as a psychologist, are the same thoughts that you had yesterday, because you don't change those thoughts, and most of them are negative. They're asking you, and it's a primeval program. That voice is designed to keep you safe. Now, I didn't think I was safe jumping in any swimming pool, and definitely not at the 6 foot end being watched by other people in a competition in the swimming gala. But once I'd overcome that, empowered by my dad's motivation, I then realised now professionally that I can drive my own behaviours, that I can make myself feel good, that I know I can do anything that I put my mind to do, but I've just got to get my mind to work for me. My father's long gone, and it's another conversation that I still believe I'm talking to my father because I'm extremely spiritual, and my mother, and everybody that's passed over. But at the end of the day, whatever your belief system, spiritual or not, on a purely physical level, you have a subconscious mind that can support you. You have a powerful mind that can empower you. And if you get your mind to work for you, it'll change your life experience. You'll be able to have anything that you want to have, become anything that you want to be, and do things that you can't currently do. So if you're interested in this process, which is life-changing as it was for me, contact me on any of the contact details where you're viewing this presentation, because I'd like to talk to your subconscious mind so that your subconscious mind becomes kind and empowers you so that you can have a wonderful life and become unlimited. Contact me now and let's get started.